Should be working now. Hey, how's it going, guys? Finally got it working. Alright. How's it going, Gloria? How's it going, Ricky? What's up, everyone? So the reason why I wasn't working this entire time, I was trying to set up a new software that does live video from my computer. So I can do it from my computer with my computer's webcam, so I don't have to keep using my old phone. So that's kind of what happens. Okay, first question of the day. Welcome, Robert. He says, I'm not a member yet. I'm confused with the comp plan. I've seen 3 different plans on YouTube. So here's the comp plan. You refer someone to become a member of the Total Security membership plan, and you receive $80. That's it. And if you were to bring in an associate on board, you don't get paid for bringing in associates, but if you do bring in an associate, and if he sells a membership as well, you'll get $6 from his sale. So that's it. So if you have a sales associate under you that makes 10 sales a week, that's an additional $60 a week for you. Now, if you have 10 sales associates under you that each make 10 sales a week, that's 60 times 10, so you're making an additional $600 a week residual because you taught them how to get 10 sales a week, right? So you basically get $80 per person you refer to the Total Security plan. It's just a regular affiliate program. And if you recruit an associate and if they sell a membership, you get paid from their sale as well. Suzanne says, hi there, you're frozen, but I see you hooking the MCA pamphlet. It should be working now. Should be working now. Hey, how's it going, Carl? Gotcha. It should be working now, Susanna. If it's still not working, go ahead and refresh it. Exit out and come back in. The problem was I was trying to set up this new encoding software I got for my computer where I can do live videos from my computer so you guys can see my screen, but I'm still playing around with it, so I probably have to watch a few YouTube videos to look up how to do that, but it's pretty nice so far. It was only like $27 one-time payment. I'm like, okay, cool. If you guys have any questions, don't forget, you can ask me. Doesn't matter whose team you're on, I'm here to help you guys out. Every single day from noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll help out anyone. Doesn't matter whose team you're on in MCA. But of course, if you're in my team, it's a lot easier because you can just bring people onto the webinar and say, hey, if you're interested in joining MCA, my sponsor does a live video every single day. Gives you more credibility because I'm your sponsor. Robert says, what's the 66 cents monthly? I don't think that they do that anymore. I could be wrong, but I don't believe that they do that anymore when it comes to paying you monthly per customer. Susanna says, I don't see the live action. Does anyone else have the problem? I think it's just you, Susanna. Exit out and come back in. And guys, if she can't hear me, tell her to exit out and come back in. C-Dot says, hey Justin, you're the man. I am working on crowdfunding. Thanks for everything. Hey, no problem. Thank you, Gloria, for letting her know. Yeah, if it doesn't work at first, you guys know to just exit out and come back in, and it should work just fine. Brian Hatfield says, hi Justin, you're driving and happen to see a vehicle broke down on the side of the road. Is it against the rules to pull over and place a flyer under windshield wiper? No. But don't put it on the windshield wiper, put it in the door jamb. Chappelle says, so does the membership work with any vehicle you're driving in? Yes, it covers you, the member, not the vehicle. So as long as you were the one that's driving, it's going to cover you. It doesn't matter if it's in a motorcycle, RV, dually pickup over 1 ton, truck, or regular sedan. Doesn't matter what you're driving, as long as you are the member, it'll cover you. Of course, it does matter what you're driving. I'm just saying, for all practical purposes, yes. Doesn't matter what you're driving, it's going to cover you. That's only if you have the total security plan. If you have the total security plan, then you're all set. Any questions, guys? Let me know. Again, I'm multitasking here. Today, let me go ahead and set the timer. There you go, an hour starting right now. So basically at 2:08 p.m. my time. Sergio says, do you market in states that require a license to market MCA? Yes. I don't see why you wouldn't want to do that, because you're always going to have people that look at that and they're going to say, wow, this is an amazing opportunity. And then it ends up changing their life because you took the time to share it with them. Don't be afraid to share it in a state that requires all of these requirements like California. Don't be afraid to do that, because this could end up changing someone's life because you took the time to share it with them. You just got to let them know the process of becoming an associate is no different than applying to get a job somewhere else. They're going to have some requirements, some drug testing, some background check. Here you just happen to need to get a license. There's no test for the license, you just pay for the license. So, yeah. Okay, what are the questions we have here? Sapel says, I started a month ago and just can't seem to get one sale. I'm seeing so much videos on YouTube. What is your tip on organizing to start the business? That's the problem, Sapel. The problem is that you're watching so many videos and you're not doing anything. I don't know if you're doing anything. You could be doing a lot. But at the end of the day, it's less thinking and more doing. And that's just kind of what happens in the beginning. There's a term that we like to use. It's called analysis paralysis. Right? That's kind of what we say in this industry, or kind of really any industry. Kind of when you get started, you get so paralyzed by all the information you see, and you're trying to figure out, okay, which information should I take, which information should I use to get a head start, and you end up confusing yourself. You end up going crazy because you're telling yourself, man, there's so much information, right? You just get bombarded with information. You don't know who to listen to. And the problem is you can't just be thinking all day, okay, how do I run this business? You actually have to go out there and do stuff. It doesn't matter if you fail at it or not. The goal is to just do something. Even if you don't know what it is, just do it. Because you're eventually going to learn as time goes on. So Sapel, it's not the company, it's not the industry. You just got to put in the work. John Martin says, do you actually have to be the driver? As long as you're in the car, can't you call for service under your membership or the sales tool? Yes, you do have to be the driver. You do have to be the driver. Sapel says, I don't want to give up on it. Well, let me ask you this. If you started a franchise with McDonald's today, you spent $500,000 just to start a franchise with McDonald's. Generally, franchises don't see a profit until 1 to 2 years later. So knowing that, do you feel like giving up now? Knowing that some franchise owners don't, actually 90% of franchise owners don't see a profit, depending on the franchise, don't see a profit within a minimum of 1 to 2 years after starting the franchise. After knowing that, are you now motivated to get your butt in gear with MCA? Because guess what? You get $80 per sale. $80 per sale. And there is no ROI because there was no initial investment to join MCA. People think there is because you don't have to buy a membership, but people tell you to buy a membership. It's great to have the membership. So even though it is free to become an associate, don't cancel your membership because, oh, I don't need the membership, let me cancel it. No. Bad thinking right there. Horrible thinking if you ever to do that. Because that membership could save your butt one day like I saved my brother's butt. My brother saved hundreds of dollars in a ticket from the road when he bumped into someone because he had an MCA membership. He couldn't afford how much that ticket would have cost, but MCA covered it for free. So if you want to be in a position like that, then keep your membership. Aja says, what's the best way to study MCA benefits and know how to talk to people? Okay, you just kind of answered your own question. You just got to study the benefits. There is no best way to study it. You just read through everything. Read through all the benefits you have. Susanna said, okay, my connection is weak, but I'm good now. Thanks. Awesome. No problem, Susanna. Mike says, are you still offering websites? Okay, guys, I don't sell websites at all. I just redirect you to people that do offer high-quality websites for this company. And that's all on mcaprotraining.com. Exactly. Sergio says, don't forget the cost of just starting a franchise. It's more than $39.99. Exactly. And at the end of the day, it doesn't cost you $39.99 to start a business with MCA. It's free to become an associate. But if you think about it, you want to have the membership. Okay? What sales associate in their right mind for any company doesn't own the product that they're selling? I don't get, if you're working at Hollister, if you're working at Aeropostale, I can guarantee you they're going to tell you, wear our clothes while working on the job so you can properly represent our brand. MCA is not going to force you to get a membership, but we always do recommend you get yourself a membership. John, the platinum membership is not available. Or the gold. So that's what I'm saying. If you guys don't have a membership, you're missing out. It doesn't matter. Every single company I work with, when I join their affiliate program, whatever you want to call it, referral program, compensation plan, whenever I join a company's affiliate program, I don't care if it's free to join. I purchase their product because I want to be able to see how it works for myself and be able to put myself in a situation where if someone asks me a question about it, I can give them information straight from the source because I used it myself. Now, let's say you haven't used the membership yourself at all. It's great to have the membership. Look at the benefits. I don't know who in their right mind wouldn't want this kind of product. Who wouldn't want this product? My opinion, this is just my opinion. Don't join MCA unless you're willing to have a membership for the rest of your life. That's just it. Because this product can save your butt. And if you're not willing to save your butt one day, then don't sell it. Ricky says, hey Justin, how do you boost your YouTube views per video? Well, that just depends. Really, it's just about consistency over the years of making videos. At the end of the day, you just gotta keep pumping out content. Sapia says, Sapel says, is there a free template available that I can do to add my information and print out flyers? I would like to pass them out at a graduation since there's a lot of kids graduating going off to college. There probably is some floating around there. I personally don't have that myself. But in my training course, I do offer a free postcard template for the benefits. So, in my opinion, don't pass out things promoting opportunity. I understand you targeting college grads, but just promote the product. Trust me, it's a lot easier that way. Can you guys hear me just fine? My door's closed, so I'm hoping the internet isn't interfering. I really do love this countdown, this clock, this timer. This right here, this is usually just that's what I use for my YouTube subscriber counter, right there. But now I'm using it as my timer. It gives you a bunch of different options on what you want to set it for. I'm thinking about reducing it from once a day on YouTube to, I might be streaming on a different platform for training videos. I'm not sure what platform yet, but I'm thinking about just leaving this channel for uploading videos about MCA, not doing live videos on YouTube. That's what I'm thinking. But at the same time, I've already built up a following with my live videos on YouTube where it'll be hard making that transition. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know where you think I should do my live videos. Do you guys think I should do my live videos on Instagram? Do you guys think, because that'll actually be a lot easier for me. 10 times easier for me. But at the same time, I want it in a way where people can go back to watch the videos. And that's why I love YouTube. It's because when I'm done making the video, like for example, when I'm done making this live video today, it's going to upload the video automatically with all of my pre-written stuff in the template and everything. So I think what I'll do is from now on, I'll still do the live videos on YouTube every day, but I'm going to make it so the video is unlisted. And on my MCAProTraining.com website, I'm going to create a whole new tab, and it's going to say live webinars. And then you can go back and watch all the live webinars as they, are going on. So I think that's a better idea. So I can kind of have everything organized, right? Live webinars, the replays are uploaded on MCA Pro Training. That's probably what I'm going to start doing. And then I'll just leave this channel just for uploading content. So it doesn't look all confusing with like webinar, video, webinar, you know what I mean? So I think that's a better idea. Alright, cool. Carl says we can hear you. Nice. Susanna says, do we just call MCA about the list of service providers network for health? No. Download the app called Wellcard RX. It's the blue one, not the green one. Download that app and it'll tell you all the providers in your location. Tom says, how long have you been in MCA? I've been in MCA for a little over 2 years now. Little over 2 years. 2 years. Time flies. This chair, man. All this slight noises. So I'm probably going to be going for a test drive soon for some cars out there. I'm going to the Audi dealership, I'm going to the BMW dealership, the Acura, and the Toyota dealership. I'm going to see what's out there. I saw a nice 320i. BMW 320i. It was a 2016 used for like $23,000. Looked pretty nice. And it only had 10,000 miles. So I'm like, okay. Gloria says, I have the membership. I don't need it, but I have it. It's true what you said in one of your previous videos. It's better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. Exactly, Gloria. Let me tell you, Gloria, I promise you one day, if you just hang on to that membership for the rest of your life, one day you're going to use it and you're going to thank yourself for having it, right? We all have that moment where we end up needing something, but we tell ourselves, man, I wish I had this 2 years ago, but I canceled it. No. Don't be in that situation. Listen, guys, if you guys can afford to pay for Netflix, you can afford to pay for this. What I personally do is I substituted everything I didn't need in my life for everything I did need in my life. I don't have Netflix. I don't have, all these I don't have Amazon Prime. Like, I don't have any of these things. I live bare minimum when it comes to my subscriptions and the things I need versus the things that I don't need, right? I have bills. I have expenses of my own. I do everything myself as well. But I do not have things that I don't need. Everything that I have, I need. People think you don't need an Apple Watch. This thing saved my butt thousands of dollars in commissions because this is an example. In the past, I would receive hundreds of calls and I would miss out on all of those calls, mainly because my phone dies so fast, so I turn off the vibration. And the downside to that is that I don't feel the vibration when I get a call, text, or an email. So I rely on my Apple Watch to notify me. It feels like someone's tapping your wrist, right? Someone's tapping your wrist. And it tells me, hey, you got an email, you got a call, you're getting a call, you're getting a text. So it doesn't matter if I'm driving, doing whatever it may be, turn on the Bluetooth in the car and start talking with that person, right? So it doesn't matter what it is, I only have what I need. I don't have things that I don't need. No problem, Susanna. Tom Baldwin says, how long did it take for you to make your first sale and what methods were you using? YouTube. It took me a month to make my first sale because I didn't know what I was doing. I had no clue. And I believe my first sale was my brother or my friend. Richard says, just to talk about the importance of genuine domain names. Yes, you want to have a domain name that is genuine. Yeah, Brian, it is Wellcard RX. Yes, you spelled it correct. And John says, it would be nice to be able to review your live presentation, seeing the questions asked and your answers in text. I'm not in control of that. all I can do is I can re-upload the videos to YouTube. I can re-upload it to my training, MCAProtraining.com, my training website. But I'm not in control of allowing you guys to see the comments and everything like that. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. And if there is a way, then I don't know. I think there is a way. I think you're able to view the live comments only if you're on the computer, right? So if you go back to one of my presentation videos, maybe you're able to watch the comments on the right side. So go ahead and try that out. You know what? Let me try that out now. I'm going to go to one of my live videos from the past and see if that'll work. Hang tight. Finally, the coffee is not blazing hot today. It is nice. One second. Oh no, I can't. Damn. Oh well, eventually I will find out how to get that fixed. I got you guys, don't worry. Ray says, hey, welcome Ray. He says, I got rid of my TV so I could use that money for internet so I could do a biz. Yes, hey, I'm telling you, gotta do what you gotta do. Richard says, give a perfect example of how to pull all the parts together, the lead page all the way to the order page, and have you get the perfect domain name short and to the point. Yeah, you know, you want something short and sweet at the same time. You don't want to have something confusing. I personally don't use a capture page to promote MCA. I don't need one. I do like capture pages. It just depends on what you're doing. I think capture pages are great. Like, for example, if you're trying to sell an ebook. If you're trying to sell an ebook, and if that ebook says, oh, fill in your email to get my free ebook, right? So I like that, so you can build your email list and sell them products in the future. But I don't really like capture pages for MCA. I use it for my other business. That's kind of different though, but I don't really like capture pages for it. Sapella says, can you give a good example of on a pitch to speak to a younger crowd? Well, yeah, you got to keep in mind the younger crowd, you know, they get excited about everything. Think back to when you were younger, you know, naive, you thought about a lot of things. You also got to keep in mind, parents are going to tell their kids a lot of things that they were told from their parents. So if you were to come across to a younger crowd about a business or something, and if you make it sound in a way where it's unbelievable, that child is going to say, hey, isn't this one of those things my parents tell me about? That's why you got to give them the proper expectations. You can't hype things up. You can't tell them, hey, thousands of dollars. That's why I don't recommend you grab one of those pre-made flyers online where it shows money flashing everywhere. It's not going to set the proper expectations in those kids' mind. You got to keep in mind, people's, you know, when you're young, your mind is still developing. And you don't want them to feel like they have to go ask their parents, does this sound like something good, you know? You want to let them know, hey, listen, it's free to become an associate. It's no different than applying at a job, except we don't go through background checks, depending on the state. For example, if you're in Florida, you say, hey, yeah, no drug tests, no background checks. It's just a regular associate program. So, you know, become an associate, and if you refer someone to our product, you get paid a commission. So it's commission based. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it once you figure out a way how to get it to work for you. So if you feel that this is something you can do, it's risk-free because you don't have to buy anything to get started. But we do recommend you get yourself a membership first, because after you look at the benefits, who wouldn't want a membership, right? And it's only $20 a month. That's all you got to say. And they're sold. How much do you want me to move around? No? That's it. They're sold. And I know because I've said exactly that one time to a crowd of college kids that were way older than me. They were about to graduate, and this is when I dropped out. And I sold them on it. So that's what I'm telling you, man. I get excited about this business all the time, man. Richard says, isn't the whole game about doing a whole A lot of videos? No, not really. If you know what you're doing, you don't have to do a whole lot of videos. Richard says, isn't that one of the domain name is the very first thing you need to worry about? Not really. You need to worry about providing value. If you don't provide value, it doesn't matter what domain name you have, you're not going to get any sales. You have to provide value. Richard says, pardon the misspelling. Isn't that why you need to have a clever domain name so people can get your real estate in a... Richard, you're thinking too much about it. Okay, listen, I can tell you're grabbing information from what other people tell you, and it's kind of getting to your head. Don't think too much about it. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what domain name you have. I could buy a domain that says, I love peanutbutterjellysandwiches.com, and I could still kick ass online. It has nothing to do with MCA, right? I could still kick ass. Let's make a bet on that. You know what? What if I actually buy that domain? What do you guys think? What if I actually buy a domain that says, I love peanutbutterandjellysandwiches.com? Let's see if that can actually get me sales. It will, because as long as you're providing value to people, sales will come. Tom says, I've been in MCA for just about 4 months using the DIM system and some offline marketing, but still haven't made a sale. Any tips? I recommend you provide value. Don't flash cash. Don't spam the opportunity to people. Be realistic in your approach. Give people the proper expectations. Literally, my answer is the same thing for every kind of question I get, guys. Richard says, if you're not using a lead capture page, how are you following up with your customers? I got my own ways. Yo, what's up, Michael? Robert says, is it good with commercial trucks? Yes, but that's where you promote ProDriver, and we are not authorized to sell ProDriver. You have to call TVC and get their permission first. And you have to go through a test in person. I think it's like a 2-week process. Brian says, at the time I joined MCA, did that include my wife on the membership? Every person that you want to be included in membership, they have to get their own separate membership. Unfortunately, that is the policy. Maybe in the future they're going to have family plans. I really do hope they have family plans. I'm going to be so happy if/when they include family plans, because I get that question all the time. So I completely feel what you're going through. Not what you're going through. I completely feel what you're thinking right now, Brian. But at the time, no, you cannot have family plan. It's 1 membership per person. John says, need family plan, at least for husband, wife, and kids. Hey, at the end of the day, you could get yourself, you know what? If you don't want to spend $20 per person a month, you could just get everyone in your family a security membership for $10 a month. If you're looking to save money, you could do that. But if you really want to go all out, then get everyone a total security plan. Richard says, I just bought mcafail.com. I don't see why you would want to use that domain. I personally don't recommend using that. I just says, if your family member canceled their membership and wants it back, do they have to pay the $39.90 again, or will it just be $20? If they canceled, then they have to reactivate by paying the $40 again, yes. Richard says, I just sold the domain name for 10 grand. Awesome. Hey man, that's a great story. I'm currently in the process for a domain auction right now, and it's a pain, because this guy just won't let up. I'm trying to get this damn domain, but he's like, nope, I want more money. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just wait until the end of the auction and see if I win. I'm not going to just give you more money. Any questions, guys? Let me know. Ricky says, hey, bro, show us your very first YouTube video. Let me see. I don't know if you really want to see my first video. Well, I have to do some serious scrolling back. I did a lot of videos. A lot of videos. Okay, so this was a year ago. Wait, it says it's still up. Awesome. Wait, this doesn't look right. It's not letting me scroll down more. hoping they didn't get deleted. I hope they weren't deleted. Guys, by the way, I am making a free training course on the basics of investing in the foreign exchange. Okay, the foreign exchange is the Forex market. You probably see it everywhere online because you see a lot of internet marketers hyping it up. A lot of you think Forex is a company. You guys think it's an industry. Forex is an investment-based industry. It's no different than stocks, except the difference is the fact that you're not trading companies, you're trading currencies. So as the value of one currency goes up, generally the other one goes down, and that's where you make money. You make money during the exchange of the currency rate. So for example, they trade in pairs. USD, Japanese yen. They're traded in pairs. You don't buy the USD or sell the US or the Japanese yen. You buy and sell based on pairs, right? So I'm going to teach you everything in the course when it comes to the basics. I'm not here to teach you how to become a professional trader, but I'm going to teach you the basics of it and show you how you can make money in the market even if you don't have any experience, right? This chair is driving me crazy. Ray says, Namecheap. I have to hold down this so the comments don't disappear. Namecheap is easier to work with than GoDaddy. I personally love GoDaddy better. But hey guys, whatever works best for you. Whatever works best for you. Tom says, thanks for the tips, man. I appreciate it. Heading out. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Tom. I appreciate it. MC Antonio. Anthony says, do you have a Facebook support group? No, but I have a Telegram support group. Go to Telegram and look up MCA Pro Training, and you will see the MCA logo. Awesome, Richard. Nice. As long as it's working for you, that's what matters. Guys, don't forget, hit the like button. So I know that you guys appreciate this webinar, so I know to keep doing them. Because as long as I get this engagement, as long as I see you guys interacting, lets me know I can keep doing them for you guys. We're already almost at 30 people, so I'm glad. Michael says, get out of here and go to the beach. Nah, I already got myself a tan. Well, my back is like more of a sunburn, but the front has become more tan than usual. Back, you guys should have seen me when I was lifeguarding. Woo. My legs were dark. My body was dark. But I had a farmer's tan because at my job, they required you to wear a shirt. You couldn't lifeguard without a shirt on. So yeah, it was a pain. I always had a farmer tan. Yes, domain. Domain names are the first step. Guys, just keep in mind, a domain name will not be the determining factor if you succeed or fail online. Actually, your domain isn't that important when you really think about it, because it's all about providing value. If you provide a lot of value to people, it doesn't matter what kind of domain or website you use, people are going to purchase your products, join your team, whatever it may be, right? And you learn all of that in my course when you join my team. You get that course for free, right? You get my support, everything like that. And Anthony says, what would you recommend for a newbie whose sponsor left him for dead? I basically am out here on my own. Here's what I recommend. I recommend you call TVC after this live webinar. We have 30 minutes left. You call TVC and you say, hi, my name is blank. My sponsor's name is blank. Here is their ID number. And they have never helped me whatsoever. I just wanted to let you know that. only say that if they never answered an email, answered a call, and if they never sent you training. If they sent you training, don't call them and say that. You can only tell TVC that they never helped you if they never communicated with you whatsoever. Richard says the key to trading is the trading chart. Yes, the key to trading is just patience and not getting confused and overwhelmed. Susanna says, thank you for being firm and consistent about having value of our service. Yes, focus on the service. The opportunity will come later. Hey, Al, welcome. Gloria says, I have the DM2 for a month and I have not made a sale either. I think I'm just going to promote MCA. You guys, I'm telling you, I mean, systems are great, depending on the system, of course. If you're going to get a system, I recommend MCA Authority. You guys know I like it now. It's pretty nice, and I love the fact how you can edit the videos. So let's say there's a video where someone's showing their back office. You can edit that video so it's your own video, your own testimonial video, right? That's what I love about it. But other than that, you guys don't really need systems, but it is easier on you and your team if you teach them how to use a proper system. Tony says, are you in physical gold? No, but I trade gold on the currency market. And he says, how to approach people. Anytime I try to sell a membership, they keep saying that blank offers the same service, even when I show them the proof that they are wrong. Here's the thing. You never want to force something down their throat, okay? People are protective of what they have. Here's what I mean. If someone is paying like $80 a year for a service, and if you come across with a new service that you tell them is better, they're going to get defensive naturally just because they don't want to make it feel like as if they made the wrong decision when it comes to buying a service. So that's why you never want to push it down someone's throat. What you want to do is you want to let your third-party tools do the selling for you. So if you know someone in person, right? If you have a best friend, family member, whatever it may be, you don't try to sell it to them. You're gonna non-directly sell them the membership. Here's how you can non-directly sell MCA. Get yourself an offline postcard, a business card, a brochure, or even if you just use your website, you let them know, hey, John Doe, I just started working part-time with MCA. We provide Auto Club benefits. Don't worry, I'm not trying to sell it to you. Here's 10 of my brochures. Pretend like I'm holding 10. Here's 10 of my brochures. Could you do me a favor? Keep these in your car. So if you ever come across someone that's broken down on the road, if you help them out, or if you come across anyone that needs our membership in general, just look through the benefits. And if you come across anyone that needs it, if you could kindly hand them my brochure, that'd mean the world to me. That's it. Now you're probably thinking, Justin, how is that going to sell them on the product? Well, before they start sharing it with people, they're going to look through the benefits themselves to see what you're offering. And if they look at this and say, oh, wow, these benefits are actually higher quality than my company. Oh, wait, and there's a referral program. What? There's a referral program, $80 for each new member. Oh, now I see why he wants me to share this with people. You know what? Let me get in on this. Let me go to Justin's website and check this out. Simple. Simple. Awesome, Richard. Nice, you got that perfect trading chart. Mike says Authority is dope. Yes, MC Authority is really nice. Awesome, Richard. Hey, if you find what works for you in trading, that's great. Let me tell you what the key to trading is. The key to trading is not listening to everyone else in the world. It's doing what works for you. Alright, Ricky, I didn't forget about your thing. Said you want to see my first video. Let's see if I can find it. Well, I know this is not my first video, but it's not showing me my first one. So I will have to... Okay, I know why. I have to go into my editor. There we go. I found my first one. Awesome, Richard. You got 800 YouTube videos on Renko charts. Awesome. "25 minutes, guys. Speak now, forever hold your peace." Don't worry, Ricky, I'm going back to my first video so I could show you guys. Ooh. Oh my gosh. This is an old site. Sorry, an old video. Wait, give me a second. Let me watch this for a second. Hello guys. Welcome. That's like you cringe when you watch your first video, man. Here was my first video. You ready? Okay, let's check it out. You guys are gonna cringe when you see this. It was actually a fairly designed website. This is my first video. This is actually the first video that made me my first sale, just because I was promoting it. Someone saw it and they just wanted to buy the product, so yeah. Hello guys, welcome to the training website. Welcome to MCAProtraining.com. I can't watch it anymore. Like we're only 10 seconds into it, and I'm cringing so hard. I don't want you guys to see the rest, but I'll do it for you guys. Now, in this video, I'm going to teach you, or actually I'm going to... Why am I talking so slow? Why am I talking so slow? I'm telling you guys, listen. For all of you guys out there that tell me, but Justin, I don't know how to make videos. Justin, I'm not the best presenter. I'm not the best person to talk on camera. Look at that video. Do you think I'm the best person? I was talking so slow. So slow. I can't believe someone actually bought from me when they saw that video. But if you take the time to put yourself out there, people are going to respect you because you did something that they weren't willing to do. Okay? That's real advice right there. Okay, let's read these comments. Al Wimberly says, what would you suggest for a person that is not used to doing YouTube videos? You just get started. You guys want to see this video? I'm cringing so hard, but I'm going to show it to you guys. The key is just starting. Even if you have no idea what you're doing, just start. Because at the end of the day, you could think about what you're going to do for the rest of your life, but if you don't do anything, you're wasting your time. You're just thinking and not doing. That's why I say, less thinking and more doing. This world needs thinkers, right? Because without the thinkers, we wouldn't have computers, we wouldn't have televisions, we wouldn't put a person on the moon, or people say we put people on the moon, right? We wouldn't have all this technology if we didn't have thinkers. But at the same time, we need doers to apply the actions that those thinkers created. So in this industry of sales, I don't like to use the word sales because we're not hardcore selling something, we're just sharing knowledge. But in this industry, you can't be a thinker, you have to be a doer. Because if you don't do anything, you're not going to make any results. You could think all you want. But if you don't apply what you're thinking, you're going to go nowhere. I believe that's for anything you do in life, but in this industry in specific, you have to be more of a doer than a thinker. That's just my opinion. So that's my suggestion for you. Stop thinking and stop asking questions about what you should do and just start doing it. Yes, that is awesome, Richard. Got your own trading academy. Tony says you should think about physical gold versus paper. Yes. Angel says they bought from you because you took your sweet time and patience explaining about MC in that video. Yes, that is so true, Angel. Glad you brought that up. How you doing, by the way, Angel? Nice to hear from you again. Ray says, is there another MCA postcard site than MCAeshop.com? Well, Ray, I actually hooked up with him, and he gave me permission to give you guys access to that card design for free on my training course. So if you're not in it, definitely get it. Exactly, Richard. Richard says people don't like to be sold. You must teach some attraction marketing. Yeah, and attraction marketing is just being yourself. Being yourself and putting yourself out there will have people come to you. That's it. And I teach you guys that in my training course when you join my team. Sergio says, hey, just started the website and I got my domain name and chose the site that you gave me on the MCA Pro Training and I'm stuck how to connect my domain name to the site. Sergio, which site? Are you talking about the Symbol site? Richard says, people don't buy products, they buy you. Yes, well said, well said. Yes, Richard says, we're trying to help people make money online. Product is incidental. Yes. Sergio says, I like how you say we're sharing information. Made my first sale doing exactly that. Exactly. Guys, remember, the thing I love about this industry of network marketing is the fact that, no one tells you that you have to sell it to your friends and family. That's a myth. It's such a myth out there when people tell you, oh, I don't want to do that because you have to sell your friends and family. I only have one family member in this. It's my brother, right? But that's because he loves the product. He's in it for the product, not for the opportunity. He's just in it for the product. You know, he wants to make extra money in the future, he said, but he's just in it for the product. That's what I'm saying. You just got to show the product. People are going to fall in love with it. Hey, Sergio, go through the training I sent. No, sorry, not the training that I sent you. On my website, after you got the simple site, it said training on how to edit it. And I made an entire training video on how to connect your domain to it. Sergio, message me on Facebook now. Just send me a random message, and I'll send you the link to that training video so you can watch it. Hey, Richard, I appreciate you posting your advice on trading and all that, but if you want to give me information about that, just feel free to message me on Facebook. I'll chat with you about it. Hey, what's up, Sergio? I just got your message. I'll get back to you later, okay? Oh, I forgot to show you the video. Let me show you guys this video. Doing good, Angel. Good. Let me clean my lens. Sorry about this. Okay. Explain to you as to why you need a professional website to market your Motor Club of America business. Now, you've probably already seen the corporate website that you were given. Now, that website works. There are people out there who are making thousands of dollars a week off of that website alone. But they are working their butts off. They're working day in and day out, which is great, which is what you should be doing. But if you have a professional website like the one I'm about to show you right now, your work effort would actually go down a whole lot. You won't even have to work as hard if you were to have a not so good looking website. Okay, so excuse the background noise if you hear any background noise. I'm moving into my new home, so we're still moving in. So I can log in, and whether it's, I believe everyone's website or
counting where the nation's roadside down the road.
Go to the benefits tab and you can pay
15 to
so if you just joined MCA, there you go. Sorry, take a look at the entire page. It doesn't apply now, but basically, it was just a video of me going over that website. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny? I made that video. That was my first video ever. One of my first videos. And a year later, I upload another video like that, but I talk about this MCA website makes me sales, that $6 website. And that video blew up my channel. So I find it kind of funny how a year later, or like 2 years later, the same video that I started with is the same kind of video that blew up my channel. I find that really funny. Really, guys, you guys don't need to promote your websites here, okay? You guys are posting your websites. Check out my website. I'm just so excited for a lot of things I have coming out, you know? I'm working so hard on everything lately. Keep in mind, it's not how hard you work, it's how smart you work. I can't believe how genius that quote is because it is so true. What I'll do, instead of busting my butt for 5 years, what I'll do is I'll bust my butt for an entire month building a project, and then I promote it in such a smart way where it brings me residual income for years to come, right? So it's all about how smart you are in your marketing. If you're not smart in your marketing, you're going to feel like nothing's working. You're going to get stressed out. You're going to say, man, this stuff doesn't work. Man, I'm going to have to resort to flashing cash. That's what happens, man. Don't you hate it when there's glitches on a website and it doesn't work? See, come on, it signs me out when I need to check it. I need to call my domain provider after this. Ricky says, hey bro, you seen my first video and your first video looks better compared to mine. No, actually, your video looks better than mine. Your first video looks way better than mine because you actually put yourself on camera. You put yourself on camera. I made that video before I even knew what a screen capture recording system was. That website, it was decent. It was a decent website. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. He built it with WordPress. It was nice. But you know, then he started making changes to the website that made it look spammy. And I didn't really like it. And that's when I stopped using it. Matthew says, I've been having trouble with getting started because instead of getting help, all the people are doing is promoting their system instead of, yes. Hey guys, listen. I can tell you right now, the reason why probably 100% of you are getting frustrated is because you're constantly focusing on other people's success. You're constantly watching other people's content about how successful they're becoming, and it's stressing you out because you probably haven't made any sales yet. Or even if you have made sales, you're getting so stressed out because you're not at the level that you want to be at yet because you see someone making $3,000 a week and it's stressing you out. You see someone making $1,000 a day in MCA and it stresses you out. It gets you so frustrated because you aren't seeing those results. One of the best things I've learned is that if you want to make X amount of dollars, if you want to get to a certain point in your life, it's going to take time. It's not going to happen right away. But if you want to get to that point, you have to stop focusing on everyone else's chapter 30 because you're on chapter 1. If you want to get to chapter 2, you can't skip to chapter 30. You have to finish reading chapter 1 and get to chapter 2, then chapter 3, then chapter 4. You have to work your way up. You can't skip progress. People are trying to skip progress. So number 1, what I recommend you do is from now on, stop watching other people's content if they're flashing cash, if they're doing all this. Block their channels. If you're on Facebook, if you're following someone where they're constantly flashing lifestyle, block their Instagram page. If you're following someone that constantly shows you the back office, they're cash proof, block them. It's going to make it 10 times easier on you because you need to focus on what's ahead of you. Think about driving on a road. You're driving down the highway. You see like a gas station there. You see a sign that says get a free iPad, right? You're distracted by all these things around you and you forgot about your goal. Your goal is to drive 3 hours to Orlando, right? But you're going to make all these pit stops on the way. And then one day you're going to tell yourself, man, I wonder why this isn't working. It's because you're constantly making all these pit stops. Just focus on what's hand. You were given all the information in the beginning, but you chose to stop at multiple locations and get distracted. That is what happens. People get distracted and they lose hope. Don't get distracted. And the way you don't get distracted is you stop watching other people's content if they're constantly flashing success and all this stuff because it's going to frustrate you. Okay? I can guarantee you that's what you guys are doing right now. You're constantly watching someone's video when they upload it and saying, check out my $30,000 payment. Mentally, it's going to frustrate you. It may seem cool, but it's going to frustrate you. Don't do that. Literally not unsubscribe, but just don't follow their content. It's gonna drown. It's gonna just freak you guys out. I know because I've been there. Sergio says, which is the best website do you recommend? The website that works best for you. So I think it's good, Sergio, that you're testing out multiple websites. So maybe you like the similar website and you want to try a different website later on. You know, it's just whatever works for you. Yes, that is true, Richard. Matthew says, I'm just going to run traffic to my capture page. There you go. Ray says, Justin, the green R is cross-promoting on your platform. What do you mean, my platform? Hey, what's up, MCA with Rendell? Richard says, don't pretend you know. We'll all just I'm 74 years old and you learned from. Okay. Yes, that is true. Gloria says, that's what I'm recently started doing and only been listening to you. There you go. Listen to the people that are going to help you and guide you through the way. If someone's just hyping you up, they're not going to help you. MC with Rindal says, man, you hit the nail on the head. Yes, sir. Awesome, Richard. Yes, I know you are 74 years old. Yes, I am aware. Okay, Richard, this is like the 50th time you've posted your link for me to check out. I said if you want me to check something out, just message me on Facebook and I'll check it out. Don't make me put you on timeout, boy. There's actually an option that says put this user on timeout. Like I click on your username and it says put in timeout. So, oh, okay, this live platform of yours. Yeah, I mean, if people are gonna post links on here, as long as you don't keep doing it, I'm fine. First time okay, second time warning, third time. Guys, we have 9 minutes and I'm out. I'm glad you guys are tuning in, answering your guys' questions. I really do appreciate it. It shows me you guys really care about your business. Because a lot of people, if they don't really care about their business, they're going to find every excuse in the book not to hop onto a simple 1 hour live webinar. So, pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back, guys. You guys walk away from these webinars being a smarter person. Because you're learning something that other people aren't going to learn. Or at least not yet. Or at least they're not motivated to learn. Because if they were, they would be on here. Matthew says, promoting is fine, just be human about it and not spammy. Exactly. People want to engage with people they know, like, and trust. And if you act like this guy that's just not a human, reading a script all the time, you'll probably get sales, but people are going to quit. You want to be human. Engage with people. There is no secret to it. The secret is consistency and just engaging with them on a human level, one-on-one. Answering their questions. Don't focus on selling them. Provide value. The more value you provide them, the more value you're going to get back. That's just how it is in the world. What's up, Marquise McDonald? Welcome to live video. Just got your text. Building a website for a client of mine. It's a pretty kick-ass website. I can't show you the website yet. I really want to, but I can't. I photoshopped some of the images so it looks beautiful. Yes, Richard. He says, help them set up an integrated system. Yes. Richard. Yes, that is true. Start with a domain. Everything that you're saying, I go over in my training courses. Everything you're saying, Richard, I go over in my training courses, the first videos. Man, I really want to show you this website I built for him. Okay, who on here, I'm kind of getting sidetracked. Who on here is not an MCA? Keep in mind, every single day from noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or depending if I get on later, basically 1 hour every single day, I'm going to do a live video helping you guys out. It doesn't matter whose team you're on, I'm going to help you out. If you want to get some sales, all you have to do is, if you have people that are interested, you just tell them, hey, hop onto the webinar. My sponsor and mentor, he's an MCA and he's going to help you out. He's going to answer your questions if you have any questions, okay? So, Robert, awesome. You say you're not an MCA, great. Robert, do you have any questions for me specifically about the product, the opportunity, or is there something that's worrying you? Like, what is something that you would like to know that I can help you out with? Yes, Richard, I appreciate you trying to help. I love that. Hey, Katie, how's it going? Welcome back. But yeah, Robert, here to help you out. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. No. No, I actually started an hour ago. So at 1:08 I started, Katie. So I actually kind of started late. Yeah. This chair is pissing me off, I swear. I keep saying that, but I don't do anything about it. Matthew says, do you broadcast at the same time on here every day? I broadcast for roughly an hour a day, but sometimes I get on later than usual just because, like for example, today I tried getting on at 12, but the system I was using when it comes to making video with my computer, I was trying something new, it wouldn't work. So I just used my phone. Robert says, I've done many of these and always failed. What do you mean many of these? What are you defining as these? Because Robert, I just want to let you know, it's free to become an associate. You don't have to buy anything to get started. But I do recommend you get yourself a membership. If you don't know what the benefits are, message me on Facebook and I'll show you all the benefits of the product. This is something everyone needs. It's not a want. It's a need. It's like a necessity if you're going to be living on this planet, especially if you live in the US or Canada. This is great. So it is free to become an associate. You get $80 for every person you refer to purchase this product right here, our Auto Club benefits. We have many people making a part-time and a full-time income doing it. It's not going to be easy, but it's worth it. If you just want to make an extra $80 a week, you could do that. Whatever your goal is, it's attainable. So it's a risk-free business because there's no purchase required in the beginning. But if you want to scale your business, I recommend you get yourself a membership. It's only $20 a month. I recommend you get yourself an 800 number. It's $12 a month with the one I use. And if you want to use a marketing system, you can. The one I use is only $47 a year. So for me, I run a $32 a month business, right? The membership is not required, but if you're going to be selling something, or not selling, if you're going to be sharing something with someone, it's best to have it yourself. So you can show them in a video you make, you can show them the membership card in person. It's best to have what you're sharing with people. Otherwise, you're not going to be properly representing what you're sharing with people, right? It's like working at Hollister and you're wearing clothes from Walmart. People are going to say, well, okay, well, that's a great way to represent your company, wearing Walmart clothes on the job of Hollister. That's what I'm saying. Get yourself the membership, only $20 a month. Get yourself an 800 number, $12 a month, and that's what I recommend. Richard, that is not true. He's saying they are failing because they don't have an integrated system. Guys, systems are great, okay? And Robert, this is technically MLM, but there is no purchase required to get started. But I do recommend you get yourself this product. So if you want to check out the membership, go to justinequalstime.com. Robert Shields, go to justinequalstime.com and check out the product. All the benefits are there. A lot of people are switching from their current provider of Auto Club benefits to us because it's a lot better. And we actually pay you for referring new members. So let's say you have family members that currently have roadside assistance. You can let them know, hey, I just switched over to MCA. They actually provide better benefits, and they pay you for referring other people. So definitely check it out, and you can send them your referral link. But yeah, guys, systems are important, but depending on what your definition of a system is, you don't need to buy a capture page, marketing funnel, and all that. That's not a necessity to make money online. The way you make money is you provide value, and people will buy from you. That's it. Just provide value. We get so confused by all the information we see online. We see top marketers tell you need this, this, that. Yes, if you want to make as much money as them, yes, you need to do that. But in the beginning, if you're just getting started so you can understand how everything works, you just need to get yourself some value and provide it to people. Yes, Richard, I understand you're trying to help us, and that's great. Yes, thank you. Richard, I tell you, if you want to check out, if you want me to check out your system, message me on Facebook, and I'll check it out for you personally. Okay? I told you guys, please don't spam your links on here. I already told you I'd put you on timeout if you keep doing that. So one more time, please. Please. Hey, what's up, Daniel Garcia? Hey, Justin, what's up? Do you have any strategies for offline promoting? There really is no offline strategy. You just promote. You just pass out material. But pass out material in locations that have to deal with your product. Ray says, welcome to the Justin Mueller Show. Yes, welcome. Matthew says, it's not about the system. Sometimes it's about the person selling it by knowing the product. Yes, that's it. Or not like selling, but sharing the product. Yes, you got that right. Richard, that is not true. It's fun knowing the system. The product doesn't mean shit. Actually, if it wasn't for the product, the system wouldn't exist. So change that mentality right there, because if it wasn't for the product, we wouldn't be in this live video right now. So the product is the most important thing, because this product has saved my brother's butt, as an example. 3, 2, 1. I'm still on, don't worry. Richard, this is the 30th time you said we need an integrated system. I completely understand what you're bringing up, and I agree with you. Everyone needs to have a system in place to promote their product. But a system doesn't necessarily have to be a capture page, a funnel, an autoresponder. That's not necessary. It's just what a lot of people are using, but it's not necessary. Look at me, for example. I don't use that kind of system you're talking about, and I'm still having the same kind of success that other people that are using those systems are having. Right? So yes, you make a valid point, and I do agree with you. You need to have a system, but not necessarily like that kind of capture page autoresponder system. You just need to provide value for the people, and if you provide value, value is going to come back. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say. I agree with you, Richard, but chill. You're kind of going hard here on this one. Matthew says, by the way, can you call MCA and get flyers and stuff? MCA doesn't provide that. But if you want to get them, you can go to themcaeshop.com. That is my #1 provider for offline material. Back when I was doing offline marketing. Richard, I'm putting you on timeout, okay? The lead capture page has to go to a good website. Yes, everything you are saying is true, Richard. Yes, I'm not saying anything about that. Okay? I've told you multiple times. Please. Stop bombarding us with your capture page systems and all that, okay? Richard has been put on timeout. Mike's like, Richard, just listen and just chill. Listen, Richard, we're not saying anything against you, okay? All I'm saying is, just, chill a bit. Don't go so hard on the comment section. But guys, Richard is a great guy. Richard is a great guy, okay? He just wants us to know that the system he is using is working for him. And I think that's wonderful, okay? That's wonderful. Guys, no one hate on Richard. He's a great guy. He's got it to work for him. He just wants me to show you guys a system that's working for him. You guys saw the website he was talking about. Feel free to check it out, but I'm not going to check out those websites here live on video. Okay, so that's why I put him on timeout, because he just kept spamming it, okay? So nothing against you, Richard. I just need you to chill a bit with it. Ricky says, hey bro, between you and I sense some haters trolling in this live chat. Nah, there's no haters in here. Brian, it's MCA, it's themcaeshop.com. Themcaeshop.com. Alright guys, that's about it. It's been over an hour now. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, if you guys are looking to join MCA, get back to the person that sent you to this replay or this live video. Get started with them. And anytime you have someone that's interested in MCA, just hop them on to this live webinar. Just send them the link, tell them to subscribe to my channel so when I go live, they can check it out. And I'm going to do all the selling and telling for you. It doesn't matter whose team you're on. But if you're in my team, it gives you extra credibility, because you can say, my sponsor is doing a live video every single day from noon to 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, except for Thursdays, and he can answer your questions live on video. Right? So it's a great way for you to get some sales, to get some associates, to help you build your organization without you having to worry about saying the wrong thing or pitching them the wrong idea. Right? I do all of that for you. So if you haven't joined MCA already, I pretty much have a done-for-you system, especially with my 5-hour training course. It's going to give you everything you need to know, especially on the technical know-how on how I get my results. So you're going to learn all of that, okay? So that's it, guys. thanks for tuning in. No problem, Gloria. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Johnny, how you going? He's like, thank you for the free training. Hey, anytime. Mike says, we got nothing but love for you, Justin. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Mike. I appreciate you, Richard. Thank you, Richard, for tuning in as well. Thank you for sharing your ideas. Just keep in mind, if I tell you to stop sharing your links and stop spamming it, I mean it, okay? I'm saying that for everyone, okay? Thank you, Godfather. You guys have some unique usernames. Thanks, Matthew, for tuning in. Thanks, Godfather. Thanks, Ray. Thanks, Ricky, for tuning in. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Katie, for tuning in. Katie says, thanks, Justin. I'm glad I got to tune in. Sorry if I keep shaking the camera. I have to keep touching the screen in order to make the comments stay alive so they don't disappear. So that's why I kind of keep shaking. Have a great weekend, Gloria. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Ray. Thanks, Katie. Thanks, Kayla. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow, okay? Adios. Adios. Susanna's like, Justin, you are such a carry man with Richard. Hey, I have respect for everyone. Doesn't matter who you are, what you say. Just keep in mind, if I kindly ask you to stop spamming your links, then I mean it. Okay. Take care, Susanna. Thanks for tuning in. All right, guys. Adios. Bye-bye.